Let's talk about arrays of things that aren't objects. In our interest of making so many classes and objects, we sometimes forget that we can make arrays just of numbers. So if you just want a bunch of pretty stars, like in my example, all random, all over the place, you can just make two arrays of float variables. So float star x, the x location of the star, is a new float, an array of float variables. Float star y equals new float. This means make 50 new variables each, and they're going to be star x I, star and star yi, which will stand in for star x0, star x1, star x2, star x3, and so forth, so on and so forth. And then you can assign them values in a for loop the same way. So you can just say star xi equals random 0 to 500, star yi equals random 0 to 450. So star x will have, each one will have a random value between each one of those 50 new variables will have a random value between 0 and 500, and each one of the 50 star y variables will have a value between 0 and 450. And then I can use them when I make these little stars, placing them each at star xi, star iy. A couple of things. If you assign them the random values in draw, you're going to get chaos because they're going to be reassigning the values every time draw loops through 60 times a second. So probably that's not what you want. The other thing is, if you only use one variable, put them both at star x, that's the x and y value are going to be the same, so they're all going to be in a diagonal. So you probably want two values if you're placing things randomly along the x and the y axis.